I am Riliwan Lawal, the real showboy, a professional fighter. 16 fight, 16 win, 14 in the way of knockout. Former national and the West African champion, the current WBC Confederation Continental featherweight champion, holding African Boxing Union title, the number 28 WBC World Contender, and also work in the military as a soldier. A couple of years ago, as you mentioned, let me say 17 years ago, go back to 2005, that's when I started boxing, from the level of amateur. And I was just doing the boxing for fun, but along the line I took interest and I think this is my way. So that's why I make my living from boxing. At the level where my parents will be aware I'm a fighter, I'm doing boxing. At the level I am then, they can't stop me from doing the boxing because I've done the boxing to the level of becoming a state champion, and I've been enlisted into the military through sport, combat sport, boxing. So I've been making little penny from boxing. So boxing is making my way, feeding me, making me who I am. So at that level, we were just like, we just need to support you with prayer. Every champion out there today have their low-level story. I started from the hood, Bariga, from a local gym, always boxing gym. Back then in the CMS primary school, that was where I developed my boxing experience. I started with most fighters, we were training together, but now I thank God for where I am now. And I glorify the holy name of the Almighty God for where He's taking me to. Because victory is coming, I can feel it. I have a couple of amateur fights, but now I'm in the pro. I have 16 fights, 16 wins, and 14 in the way of knockout, which I'm the former national and West African champion, and currently WBC Confederation Continental featherweight champion. If I'm not having fight, I do keep fit 3 times in a week. I get to the gym, I do my training, and I go back to my home because I work in the military and I can manage my military work with my boxing. So I have to do my military activities.
Okay. Now,
But if I'm having fights, I do come to the gym every day, preparing myself. It depends on how long the fight is, but at least I train minimum 6 weeks, maximum 8 weeks, 10 weeks. If I'm fighting for a contest fight, I have to train minimum 6 to 8 weeks. If I'm preparing for a title fight, I have to train maximum 10 weeks to get myself ready because I have to prepare for unexpected. Work on the craft I'm going to use to defeat my opponent. I work in the military as a soldier, and I'm enlisted into the military through sports. So everything have time. So whenever I'm on military duty, I pay attention to my military duty. So first of all, I'm a soldier. And whenever I'm having fight, I do fight for my release. I apply for my release, which the military welcome the application. They give me chance to prepare for my fight, because I've been bringing a lot of awards and glory to the military. So they give me a chance to prepare very hard, because I do promise I want to keep the flag flowing. I'm a last corporal in the military soon. I'm expecting my corporal. It's a process. That's how it is in boxing as well. You start from one fight to the second fight to the third fight till you get to the top.
In the red corner, Riliwan Showboy Lawal.
And Riliwan Lawal there, another crowd favorite here.
That's pretty right. Just coming in. Another left.
Oh!
Position is blocked. It's almost down there.
And it's putting the combinations in, and that's exactly what you want. He's almost choking him there. You can see Riliwan Lawal.
Like, I have a couple of fights. Much winning fight in the amateur and much awards that I can't even remember, but if I can say from the local level, Shumo Local Government Championship, like multiple times. I'm talking about 2008, 9, 10. I won the Lagos State Championship as the Lagos champion in the lightweight category. I won the South Championship. I won silver. Back to the Lagos State. I won Lagos State Open Championship. I represent the military, the Nigerian Armed Forces in the Guinea-Conakry. I'm talking about 2013 in the Guinea-Conakry. I won the national champion, I think 2016 edition. I won the Lagos State champion 2016 edition. I won the governor belt. I'm the only fighter in the military that won the governor belt. And somebody that won the similar title to it won it 20 years before I won it. So I break a yoke. It's a record I break. I won the Army Festival Championship in Abuja 2016. All my fight from the beginning to the end, to the final is knockout. I won the national championship in Nigeria that involved all the armed forces and the 36 states, and I come out #1 in the lightweight category, which I defeated the former champion that has been representing Nigeria in the All African Game and represent Nigeria in the Olympic qualifiers. I won the 2016 Governor Belt edition. It took place in Lagos. It's observed once in a year, every December 26. It involved 3 states and 2 countries, which I represent Lagos State, I represent Nigerian Army, and I represent Nigeria. I fight against a Togolese, and I come out the best fighter of the year, the champion, the best fighter of the tournament, and the winner of the fight. When I come back from Congo Brazzaville 2017, I turned pro. I started my pro in Ghana. From 1 fight, now 16 fights, 16 wins, 14 in the way of knockouts. I'm the former national champion in the featherweight division, the former West African champion in the featherweight division, now the current WBC Confederation Continental champion in the Africa ABU, African Boxing Union title, which is affiliated to WBC, and the current number 28 WBC World Contender, which I look up to fight for the world title soon, and the dream is to fight around the world.
Tí mo ti mọ̀ Lawal, kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ 20 years tí mo ti mọ̀, nígbà tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ni mo ti mọ̀. Ọlọ́run kan sọ pé ó máa gbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dá, orí mo ti mọ̀ sí pé ìgbà tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ni mo ti mọ̀, tó ti ń forí jábọ̀. Ó jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ká má parọ́. Ó train London Bridge lẹ́ni, ó train níbi etí canal lọ́la, ó train mẹ́mọ̀ àwa mọ̀ kó máa padà dé bá Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó ju báyìí lọ. Kò ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú mi rí pé bóyá ó disappoint rí tó bá kó fans lọ wípé òun níjà ń jọ báyìí kí gbogbo fans yẹn máa fọkàn balẹ̀ ní pé Lawal Riliwan the real one nílò tọ́ pé ó disappoint rí ó máa make everybody happy bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òun ja ìjà yẹn everybody dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni wọ́n gbé ìdùnnú lọlé. Tó bá níyàn mú training ó mú training lókùnkúndùn n tó lè mú èèyàn pé kó lọ camp fún bí 2 months 3 months látọrí pé ó fẹ́ jà rí pé ó múṣẹ́ yẹn lókùnkúndùn ni tó wáyé pẹ́ lómi àwò báyìí pé jẹ́ ń train lénìí wá dọ̀tún lagitu lọ train ìgbọ́bá dẹ̀ ti ń súnmọ́ lè máa tẹra mọ́ òun ò ṣe yẹn everyday training ni different type of training ló kàn ṣe everyday so ó mú lókùnkúndùn débi pé ó mú níṣẹ́ tí ò dẹ̀ fi ṣeré ọjọ́ ọ̀la tí mo rí wájú ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ọ̀la bíi ti ní wẹ́dà ni tó dẹ̀ máa tún ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ because ọmọ tó bá ti ní tẹríba ó ní láti ní ìgbéga ó ní tẹríba ń fẹ́ ọkàn ẹ̀ láìkẹ́ òun yájú sí àwọn tó jù lọ tèmi dẹ̀ rí ni pé ibi tó ń lọ yẹn ó ní láti ní lọ síwájú ju ní wẹ́dà lọ jọ̀wọ́ tó ti wà wájú lọ kò sígbà tí ẹ bá níjà tí a fẹ́ lọ sójú ogun torí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ jà lórí ríǹgì náà ojú ogun ló ń lọ kò sí jà tí kò síbi tó fẹ́ lọ bá ọkàn mi máa ń balẹ̀ fún gbogbo training tó bá lọ bóyá ó ṣe training bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ lọ fi jà ìjà ọkàn wa máa ń balẹ̀ ní pé Riliwan ó fẹ́ fún wa ní ẹ̀tọ́ wa ni.
Go. Come on. Go. Come on. Come. Step in. Come on. 1, 2. Come on.
My name is Kehinde Aweda, the former Nigerian Olympic Atlanta 96 in boxing, All African Games silver medalist in Harare, World Championship in 1992, Junior World Championship 1992 in Canada, bronze medalist. I'm also Commonwealth Games bronze medalist 2004. Presently now, I'm a Nigerian Army boxing chief coach. I started training Riliwan 2013 when I joined Army. That is when I started training with him. The first outing with him, Lagos State Championship, and he won the gold medalist. National Championship, the same thing, he won the gold medalist. African bet, he won it, I think, which year itself? Yeah, they won the bet in 2016, governor bet, he won it. And they represent Nigerian in different competitions outside country. Our preparation, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It depends on the date of the fight. It will determine how many weeks or how many months we're going to have our training. Well, with the step that we took from the beginning, I believe he's going to get to his limits. That's world champion level.
My toughest opponent is back then in the amateur, Kazim, in the final, National Open Championship, Nigerian Army versus Ogun State. It's a very tough fight, but trust me, I come out victorious. Another toughest opponent is Mohammed from Morocco, Nigeria versus Morocco in the World Championship qualifier in Congo, Brazzaville. It's a very tough fight. Being enlisted into the military through boxing is quite good, but I don't have to lie to you, it's a very strong journey. You being a military fighter, you have to do your military assignment, which is your primary assignment. You are a soldier. And after that, you do your boxing training, which you have to represent the military and make sure you win. Because if anything stopping you from winning, you go back to the duty, you face the duty back to back, which means you're not active anymore in the sport. And that has been motivating me. I have to do it, take my time, give myself a chance to train very hard, the managing to do my military assignment and the boxing. But now, I thank God for where I am. I'm one of the best fighters in Africa. I'm one of the best fighters in the military. I've been winning a lot of glory and I've been recognized by the military. I'm a Lance Corporal in the military and soon I'm expecting my next rank. My dream is to become a world champion in the professional boxing, a successful professional fighter. Go. 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 Okay. Go. I'm up. I feel good when I'm going to the ring because I've trained, I've prepared, but I baffle myself like, is this fighter ready to receive what is in my arsenal? For me to prepare very hard, the winning means a lot to me because every little step I take takes me closer to my dream. So, you hear my name, you have the contract, you're not scared of me, you sign the contract, you're boldly coming to the ring with me. I'm ready to die there, bro. Not that I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to use all the effort to make sure I win. Every round contains of 3 minutes, 1 minute rest. Every 12 rounds is 45 minutes. So it's the journey you have to take, you have to prepare for. My longest round is 8 rounds, the second part of my career. And another fight is 7 rounds. That was my Confederation title. Another tougher fight is 6 rounds with Isaac Dowuna, my third fight in my professional career. Straight 6 fight, 6 rounds, hot fight from the beginning to the end, but I won the fight.
In a knockout. It's a good start from both boxers. Well, good body shots coming all the way from Riliwan the man body against his opponent. Well, he's landing some punches, and at this point in time, let's see if this will have any effect. Well, his opponent is smiling, talking about the man body. He's smiling. Riliwan taking his time, recalculating, and indeed landing some good punches on his opponent. Whoa, that caught him. That caught him.
Like as you can see, I have like 3 to 4 coaches in my team, which their work is different and which their pattern is different. So there are times we don't do punching, we don't do exercise, we just come to the gym, we sit down and talk mentally. I don't have different books I read about boxing. We watch boxing movie on the social media. Okay. We talk about my fitness, we talk about my strength, we discuss about any fight I'm having and previous fights. We watch my previous fights and we see correction and we study my opponents. So we travel a lot of places mentally.
Okay, so real one. Everybody in life has somebody they look up to or somebody they actually want to be like in their line of discipline. Who is that person like a role model to you? Do you have somewhat like a role model?
Yeah, as you can see the style of my boxing, I'm an entertainer. Whenever I get into the ring, I enjoy myself, I entertain my fans, and I make sure I come out victorious. Every fighter I have somebody to look up to be like. I want to be like Floyd Mayweather. I want to live the kind of life he's living.
With the luxury,
yeah,
with the chains, the
diamond, flamboyant life is living. I want to do like that.
5 Ferraris and all of that.
Yeah, I want all those stuff. But I will not lie to you. Get to the root of the matter. I want to start helping people when I make it at the top, just like Manny Pacquiao. You can see Manny Pacquiao giving back to his people. It does not look like all about winning and winning. I want to win. I want to make the big bag and come back to the low level and help my people, give back to the society I'm out from. I want to go back to my hood, help a couple of fighters, the upcoming ones, give back to the society because sometimes winning or acquiring success doesn't mean you are successful. Definitely. But how many people have you touched their life?
Human resources, yes.
Yeah. So I look up to get to the top soon, make it, come back to the hood, still with my people, spend time with my people, support them and bring them up.
Okay, now when we talk about you, Riliwan Lawal, in the ring and outside of the ring, I want to have like a little understanding of how you grew up in Bariga. I grew up in Bariga. We know what Bariga is like because anybody will know the inside Bariga that you ask questions of Bariga about, they always tell you the bad side of Bariga. Nobody sees that, okay, these people some are trying to stay positive amidst all the negative side and the stories of Bariga. So how was it for you growing up in Bariga and still choosing to be something positive, not doing or not going the other way around of being a hoodlum or a street fashion and all of that?
Yeah, answer to your question, you know what I mean? Living in Bariga, I have to my progress. my efforts and what I want to become in my life. And I allow the negative story side to be motivation to me. So the negative side, a couple of people think coming from Bariga, a rural area, a local area, home of hoodlum, this and that. I think I can prove people wrong from there. I want the so-called story, bad side of Bariga to motivate me that we are not the same. If you could do your research very well, a couple of great fighters, great champions, successful people have bad story from their journey. They all grew up from the rural area, 50% of them. Don't let me say 90. So I can see the bad side of my area as contribute to my motivation. That's why I do tell myself every day, I have to make it. I have to be the best. I have to keep breaking the records and come back, change the show name called Bariga by supporting people, bringing people up, let them know it's the home of champions. Bariga have produced a lot of champions, which I'm one of them. In the future, my dream is to become a world champion, a successful fighter, a rich man. And I have a goals, a weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals that will assist me to achieve my dream. And every little step I take every day take me closer to my dream.
Prince Nuruddin will not be happy about this. He's not happy. He doesn't even know what's happened. His corner's they've thrown in the towel.
Complaining of the rabbit punch. Towel was thrown in. He wasn't aware of it. But the fight is over. TKO. Another victory. 13 fights, 13 wins, all coming by way of knockout.
And 5 now knockouts.
Exactly.
Absolutely. He's not happy, but he...
9 KO, not all coming by way of knockout.
Yeah.
9 coming by way of knockout.
So you see there,
Ecstatic.
he can't blame, I don't think he can blame his corner. Talking about the Prince Nuruddin Fatah, he can't blame his corner.
Rio Showboy. Oh, this picture will surely make the headlines. There you have the punishment.
Oh, come on.
Left, right, almost going down. Stood up, stayed up rather, and he got some more punches. And the referee watched in. Oh, that's a rabbit punch uncalled for.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute 24 seconds of the 5th round. Winner.
No. Hey.
Winner by TKO. The Showboy, Riliwan